Hello friends and welcome back. Today I have an original build for you. This was requested by a subscriber named Lauren. She wanted me to build a home for a large family, and that's what I've done. I did do it room by room, and if you don't know what I mean by that, please check out my room by room series. But for those of you that do, this was definitely a room by room build. I made it 5 bedrooms and 5 baths, and it even has a basement. So this is larger than the typical builds that I normally do. I've put a nice family area back here with basketball, a trampoline, a barbecue area, and even a slide for the pool, which I rarely use. So I wanted to make this a simple looking backyard that wasn't overcluttered, but that a family could use, and I think it turned out rather well. So coming around the side here, of course the shape of the home ended up being a surprise to me because of how I build, but I do like how it ended up looking. I love the roof line, I love the shape of the home. So let's go on inside here. When we come in, we have a fish aquarium, a black mirror, and a staircase. I don't think you guys have ever seen me use a fish aquarium, and I think it's been years since I've used one, but I wanted to make this home just like a large family would live in and put the typical things that they would have. We have in the kitchen the staircase down to the basement, and I wanted to make this a large and informal kitchen where the family could make food and eat it in the same room. So it's an eat-in kitchen here. I even have a little high chair over there for the baby, china cabinet, and then we have the little sort of L-shaped kitchen if you don't count the fridge there. So I used the Homestead countertops and cabinets, and I wanted to make it look very informal. Now coming back here, we do have a dining room, but again, it's very informal. This family has, anything from a newborn all the way up to a teenager. So it is a large family, but just in case they have people over, we have 2 separate eating areas if you count that dining room. So coming back through this doorway, we have the family room. There is not a formal living room in this home. I wanted, again, to make it just like a large, typical family would live in. We have the fireplace there with what looks like built-in bookshelves, a TV, a couch, a love seat, and even a little bouncy seat for the baby. And we have those 2 bookcases on either side of the back door that goes out to the patio. I love how this room turned out. It's actually similar to a family room in a house I used to live in. So if we come back through the entryway here, there's a door here, and what I've done is I've made them a family coat closet. So if you have a large family, you know all the coats and all the shoes, so I wanted to give them a spot for all of that. So coming back around the family room, we have a doorway in here, and that leads out to a garage. So in the garage, I've kept it plain and simple. Now if you recreated this, you do not have to make it a garage. You could make it a formal living room. You could do whatever you wanted with that space. In this room, I've made the laundry room. I've even put some dirty clothes on the floor. I wanted to make it look like a typical large family laundry room. And then across the hall from that, we have the downstairs bath. It is just a half bath, but I put a nice dresser in there with, we'll just say, it looks like perfumes, but maybe soaps and things like that for guests to use that come over. So that's the first floor there. And then if we come up the steps here, we come up to a landing that leads to all the bedrooms that are upstairs. There are 4 bedrooms upstairs and 1 in the basement. So coming through here, we have the master bedroom. And even though the baby has her own nursery, where she's so small, I have sidecarred a crib beside the parents' bed here, because that makes it a lot easier when the babies are so little. to have them kind of next to you at night if you can. But again, very simple room. I've done it in blue. And then we have the master bath next door. And then we have a master closet here, right tucked back there in the corner. So that's the master suite. It takes up the whole back of the home there. And then coming back onto the landing here, let's go up front here to the teenage girl's room. I did her room in kind of like a pink and blue theme. I wanted it to be really bright, not overcrowded, but I still wanted to give her things that a teenage girl would like to have. I put her a guitar in the corner. She has her computer desk there, and she has her gaming center with her TV and the pretty bunk bed there, and a phone, her own phone. And then we have her bathroom. I put double sinks and showers in there in case you recreate it and you wanted to put 2 children in there. I wanted to have one bathroom have that option in the home. And then she has her own closet over here. So that's the teen girl's room. And then let's go this way. We come into a separate little adjoining hallway into what I've made into a preteen boys' room. Now keep in mind, if you do recreate this, you can change these rooms out for whatever kids you want to. I've made these 2 front bedrooms a pretty good size, so you could actually put 2 single beds in them if you wanted to do that. Or you could turn one into an office if you didn't put so many children in the house. And then at the end of that hallway, we have the hall bath. So this would serve that bedroom you just saw along with the nursery. And speaking of that, in the middle of the home is the little nursery for the baby girl. I don't know what it is. I know we have a lot of really nice nursery furniture now, but that's my favorite. I love the pink and the blue together. I just think it looks so nice. And then she has her own little tiny closet there. So again, if you're going to recreate the home, these rooms, if you want to follow the floor plan, keep in mind you can make them for any kid or any purpose you wanted to. You could even use that middle room as a home theater. So popping back down the stairs in the kitchen and then down the stairs from the entryway, you can see I've made a basement here. I've left this pretty open and undecorated. It's just a place for the kids to come and hang out, listen to music, watch movies, play games. We have a very simple bath here, and then we have another spare bedroom downstairs. So I left this kind of this way. Basically because most of the living areas are upstairs, and if you wanted to recreate it, this would just completely be up to you what you wanted to do with the basement. So we'll look at the furniture placement first and then the grid. We have the garage, we have the hallway there with the laundry room, we have the bathroom, the coat closet, we have the family room here, and then we have the dining area in the back. And I think I covered the entryway there, and then we have the very large kitchen. So that is the furniture placement for the first floor, and now we'll go to the grid, and I'll just go through here, and you guys know how it goes. You can take screenshots, or you can slow it down if you wanted to rebuild this yourselves and make it your own. And the kitchen and the hallway there. I started with the kitchen, by the way. Completely did the kitchen and then built the home around that, just so you know where I started. And now we have the furniture placement for the second floor. We have that front bedroom for the preteen boy. We have the bathroom, which I've put to the left and above, the hallway, the nursery, the closet, the landing up there, and then we have that master suite in the back, and then we have that closet there, and then a bathroom, a closet beside it, and then the teenage girl's room. So that's how the furniture goes upstairs, and then we'll go over the grid real quick so you can see how it was built up there. And it was actually very simple. Once I got the kitchen finished, I just started moving around the back of the home, and I actually ended up in the entryway, if that makes sense. So I kind of went counterclockwise when I built the home. And then we'll look at the grid for the basement. Very simple. Just the bathroom, the kind of living area down there, I guess recreation room you would call it, and the spare bedroom. And there's the furniture placement. So I was very glad to get this request. I love building these family homes. So thank you so much, Lauren, for requesting this. And I'd also like to let you guys know the list for request is even longer than it was the last time I spoke about it, but I am working very hard on them. It's a lot of fun. I do the builds at night. I get a lot of questions about how do you upload every day, sometimes twice a day. I love to build at night after my kids go to bed, and then I edit and publish my videos with my morning coffee. So that's kind of how I operate, and I'm enjoying this a whole lot. So thank you guys so much for your support. I'm having so much fun doing this, and if you haven't subscribed, please do. You know, with this channel, it's such a surprise. You never know what you're going to get because of the requests. It could be anything on any day. So I'm glad you guys are enjoying this as much as I am. You've let me know in the comments that you are. That makes my day. So thank you so much for watching. You guys have a wonderful day, and I'll see you on my next video.